Welcome to New York. Today I'll be talking about the videos I'm making on the Kingdom of Heaven. By the time you watch this, I'll likely be posting those videos. I'm in New York today. I'd like to comment on the Kingdom of Heaven videos. Many think of heaven, God, Christ, and angels as abstract concepts. People imagine them just floating around without real lives. But in heaven, angels and everyone have their own homes and dwellings. They all have their own lives. What we see on earth is just a copy of the Kingdom of Heaven. So I'll make videos to help you understand what this means. Your mind will open to many things. You'll understand hidden truths about heaven's kingdom, our Father, our Messiah, and the celestial war between the Messiah, Michael, an example I give you, and Satan, Israel. My brothers, you'll grasp this in my upcoming videos about the Kingdom of Heaven. Today, I'm in New York. Behind me is their Statue of Liberty. But our true freedom is our Messiah and Father. My brothers, our Messiah began preparing the 12 legions. Our Messiah then called the 2 witnesses and the 144,000 sealed on Mount Zion. Not this blasphemous earthly mountain. Mount Zion is up above. The 144,000 sealed and the Messiah on Mount Zion. That's up there about 7,000 years ago. This isn't the real Mount Zion, it's blasphemous. In short, Israel constantly copies everything. Those unfamiliar with this story, it's complex. But those who know it understand that Israel, the devil, Satan, mimics all the Messiah did to defeat him. When the Messiah formed 12 legions in heaven with 144,000 sealed and 2 witnesses, Satan created 12 Israeli gangs, the beast and false prophet on earth. Notice, brothers, how unoriginal he is, copying everything. Israel imitates everything. Look at our world today. A world of pain, emptiness, and suffering. Why? Because we're far from our Father and Messiah. All right. When the Messiah called the 144,000 sealed to Mount Zion in heaven, it wasn't this earthly trash. In heaven's kingdom, he summoned the 144,000 sealed and 2 witnesses to explain how he'd defeat Israel. Remember, back then, the Messiah didn't have power over heaven and earth yet. He only gains power after Israel kills him in their land, Satan's throne. When the Messiah is born and dies by Israel's hand, as planned, he gains power over heaven and earth. At that time, the Messiah still didn't have power over heaven and earth. The Father hadn't given it, as all were his children. So the Messiah lacked power over heaven and earth. He only gets power when he dies. Israel kills the Messiah, then our Father grants him authority. You'll understand later. So, my brothers, the Messiah summoned the 144,000 sealed ones and the 2 witnesses, then began planning the attack to expel Israel from heaven's kingdom. At that moment, as the Messiah was explaining, Gabriel and the other witness noticed something odd. Someone was there on Israel's orders, Satan himself. You know him as the beast of Revelation, but he's just Ishmael, one of the two men, two angels, always with Satan. The Messiah has two witnesses, Gabriel and another whose name you'll learn much later. Satan also has two men who walk with him, Satan's cheap imitation of the Messiah, Ishmael and Israel. So Ishmael was there, spying in their midst. While the Messiah explained his plan to the witnesses and 144,000 sealed ones on Mount Zion, Satan sent Ishmael to investigate. My brothers, remember, it's just a story. I'm only giving you an example. I'm crafting a story to open your minds. I'm creating a tale to broaden your understanding of heaven's events. It's merely a story, my brothers. For some it is, for others it's not. So as Messiah explained to the 144,000 sealed and two witnesses his plan to oust Israel from heaven, Gabriel and his companion noticed someone. Ishmael eavesdropping on everything. The witnesses spotted Ishmael, who fled to warn Israel, the devil, about Messiah's plan. Meanwhile, Gabriel told Messiah, Ishmael heard all and is informing Israel. He'll know our whole plan, how we'll attack them. The Messiah replied, I knew this would happen. Don't worry. Then the two witnesses asked, what do we do now? He knows how we'll attack. The Messiah said, he knows our attack plan, but Ishmael hasn't reached Israel yet. The two witnesses asked, how will this happen? When? The Messiah said, now. Then the Messiah, witnesses, and 144,000 sealed ones prepared to attack Israel. As Ishmael neared Israel, remember, this is just a story to help you understand heaven's events. When Ishmael arrived to tell Israel, the Messiah was ready to surround Israel, Satan, and expel them from heaven. In this case, my brothers, it was a fierce battle. One by one, 144,000 sealed ones surrounded the Messiah, the two witnesses, in Israel. And these 144,000, one by one, just an example, 500 million were cast from heaven to earth. Now you might ask, did they really have the strength? No, brothers, read the scriptures. You'll see that practicing evil weakens angels greatly. Early on, Satan made fire fall from heaven, empowered false prophets to part seas and call down fire. That power of Satan is now gone. Today his power is all lies, as the angel fell further with each evil deed. Satan's reign is over. Today his power lies solely in deception, as the angel fell further and further due to his evil deeds. Evil consumed Satan and he lost all his strength. To humans he may seem powerful, but any angel in heaven, even the least, far surpasses him. Notice, my brothers, that no heavenly angel speaks ill of them. But fallen angels constantly blaspheme, curse, and offend our celestial brothers and our Messiah. When the battle ended, the Messiah and the 144,000 sealed ones surrounded the two witnesses. They expelled about 500 million to earth from heaven. Remember, it's just makeup, a symbolic number. Georgia Guidestone's 500 million. Don't forget, it's just for show. They were cast down one by one, my brothers. Then justice came, our Father's voice. The Messiah expelled the dragon, the old serpent called Devil Satan, but named Israel to earth. So, my brothers, the offenses only continued. Israel on earth constantly challenged the Messiah non-stop. The dragon Israel never spoke to our Father, but always to the Messiah. Israel was always ironic with our Father, a fake. But our Father, of course, knew what Satan was thinking all along. He wanted to ascend to heaven, to be like our Father. Then the Messiah came, and like an older brother, cast Satan out and threw him down to earth. Then, brothers, after justice was served and Israel was expelled from heaven's kingdom, Israel, Ishmael, and all their angels, a third of heaven, 500 million homes were left empty. And sorrow began to reign in the kingdom of heaven, my brothers. The emptiness. No one wanted that. No one wanted that. Because most of the brothers cast out of heaven to earth had all lived together. In just a few minutes, a very short time, Satan deceived these people. They fought the Messiah and were cast down to earth. It wasn't the Messiah's will, nor the two witnesses, nor the 144,000 sealed, and certainly never our Father's will. Our Father wanted his children united, but he gave them all free will. Our Father didn't put a microchip in our heads to control our actions. Never, not on earth, not in heaven. Our Father gave free will to every human and angel. Those who choose good, love, and justice will do so. Those who choose evil will do evil. But remember, our Father made it clear, evil will be repaid in the end. Fallen angels are doomed, but humans who follow them will pay double. You'll pay double. Now, brothers, I'll explain what happened. After Satan, Ishmael, and their angels, about 500 million, were cast out of heaven, a third of it became a ghost town. Remember when the Messiah said, "I go to prepare a place for you." He meant these empty dwellings, 500 million homes in heaven left vacant. Then, brothers, sadness and emptiness reigned in heaven. No one wanted this. But our Father called the Messiah witnesses, 144,000 sealed, and all angels to Mount Zion. He'd show the rescue plan, but that's for the next video.